breakfast every day. And she be killing us every morning. And I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking because she be saying some stuff, make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwar. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, everybody. So we about to break down something that Charleston White unleashed onto social media. And I want y'all to hear what this brother have to say. And then, I'm going to put my 2 cents in it. Y'all know how we do. I'll put my 2 cents in it. So the title of this foolery, do Black women steal the legacy of Black men? Good morning, Mr. Loved One. How are you? Good morning, Anthony. How you doing? It's good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brian. Hey, skinny boy. How you doing? It's good to see y'all. So we about to dissect this foolery this morning, okay? And I want y'all to hear Charleston White. I can't show you the video, but I want y'all to hear it. And anybody who want to see the video, y'all come over to my Instagram family. My Instagram family, our group chat. You get to see all the videos that I play on YouTube, okay? Because I need y'all to come to my traffic flow. So I don't want to make it easy and give y'all the links. I don't want to make it easy. I need the traffic flow in my Instagram page. So y'all come over to my Instagram page and check out our group chat, okay? It's going to ask you, do you want to follow our group chat? And then just hit the link, say yes. And all the videos that I talk about, I post them in our group chat, okay, before I release them onto everybody else. Jermaine, how you doing? Just checking things out. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for checking things out. So once again, like I said, the title of this foolery, Derek, what's going on? The title of this foolery, do Black women steal the legacy of Black men? Okay. Now we about to go into it. Okay. And I want y'all to listen to Charleston White. I know some of y'all may not like this brother, but I like this brother content. He speak truth. Okay. He speak truth. After you get past all the boo-boo, rah-rah nonsense, if you just sit and listen, and shout out to my king, because he taught me that, sit and listen. Because people will tell their whole life story if you sit and listen, okay? You'll see the holes in how they are. You'll see their real character if you just sit and listen. Because a lot of people that I follow, a lot of people that I watch their content, if you sit and listen, they tell a whole life story and they tell if they're legit and if they're not, okay? So here we go. Here we go.
Nigga, I seen with a kid, nigga complained and hated a Black woman he had a baby about. So in my 20s, psychologically, nigga, I wanted to be able to have a loving relationship with my son. And nigga, I wasn't for to have no baby with no Black woman because she wouldn't allow you to have a loving, full relationship with your son. Because what I start hearing between my cousins and my female friends is, this is my child. You can't take my baby nowhere. So the black woman claims 100% rights and authority over the kids. So that robs a black man of his legacy. I wouldn't rob of my legacy. Most black children don't have their dad's last name. Most black women wouldn't allow the black man to name their child. Most black women wouldn't allow the grandmother of the baby daddy to have access to the grandbaby because what she felt about the baby daddy. So she kept the kid away. So I didn't want that, homie. So I strategically said, nah, I ain't putting my dick.
So now, is Charleston White correct? Put it in the chat, y'all. Let me know if he is correct. Good morning, International Quiet Storm. How you doing, sir? Good morning, Mona D. How's everything? International Quiet Storm, have a problem with you because I said hello to you, okay, yesterday in the chat. Okay, when we was on Copa, I always say his name wrong. Kofa, when we was on his channel, you did not greet me, sir. I have a problem with you today. No, I'm joking. So now, what do you think? Is that true? Is that true what Charleston White said? Is it right? Now, I'm about to add a little tidbit. Is it true what he's saying, or is it that the daddy is not around to sign the birth certificate? Is it true that the daddy doesn't bring the child? I mean, the daddy doesn't bring the child around his family. So I don't know if it's two-way street. You feel me? Because both can be blamed in this situation. But my correction is to my sisters. See, we have brothers that's already in this space that corrects our brothers. So my question is actually towards my sister. You knew this man wasn't right enough to have a baby with. You knew this. This is why he didn't come up there to sign the birth certificate. You're supposed to have a man that came up to the hospital with you when you were going in labor. Someone that was worried about your well-being. Because having a baby is not no joke. Y'all go all willy-nilly and think having a baby is cute. This is a life do or die affair. Yes, it is. So you need somebody to hold your hand and be there for you. And you want your child to have their father's name, or they are considered a bastard. Yes, let's get it right. I know y'all mad, but it's true. It's true. International Quiet Storm said, no, man, with any type of common sense, respect, or follow Omar. Yes, I'm not talking about Omar. I'm talking about Charleston White. He said it. But I have a problem with Omar too. But I mean, I feel his content, but I still have a problem with him as well. International Quiet Storm said, I'm sorry, Sister Take Heed. I was 38 hot on that topic. Forgive me. No worries, sir. No problem. Skinny said, potential alienation. Am I saying that right? Swept under the rug. Okay. It's okay. Let's see. How you doing, Blue? Let's see. Okay. Advance said both are true. I've seen my father that have been absent, and I have seen fathers that fight to get visitation custody. Yes, this is true. I got you, Advance. You correct. Because the same thing I have dealt with myself. I remember one day my auntie said to my mother, okay, did you marry our father? That's what she said. She said this to my mother. Did you marry our father? And my mother said, what do you mean? Said, because this chocolate one right here is not supposed to have my father's name. That little one right there is not supposed to have my father's name. So my mother was ashamed that she said that to her. She was ashamed. See, hashtag shame. Shout out to Mrs. She Said. They had shame back in the day. And it made sense. What happened? My mom ran, she got married. Even though she didn't do everything else correctly, but she ran and got married. She did not want to have that shame anymore. Okay. I'm wondering, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come to the comment section. Let's get it popping. I'm wondering. Okay. Malik said, I have had this. Oh, wait a minute. I have had this is not only your child conversation with my kid's mother. Okay, you're trying to say you have had this conversation with your baby mother and you told her this is not your only kid. I understand. Thank you, sir. But we say that. Melanated sisters will say, this is my kid. I say it too sometimes. Oh, this is my kid. And my husband look at me, because when you're so used to saying this foolery, you think it makes sense. But I got to remind myself, this is our children. This is our children. My sisters, you have to remind yourself, this is our children. Because the seed of life come from the man. Hey, Kofa, how are you, sir? The seed of life come from the man. And we have to understand that this is our children. Yes, my sister, you incubate the baby. But if this man don't plant the seed of life on you, no baby is coming. Do you understand? No baby is coming. Derek said, why do fathers have to fight to be in their children's lives? Even if they're married, the woman will just take the kids, leave the man to fight. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Jermaine said misery is accepted. I'm going to say that wrong. I'm going to say that word wrong. I already see it. But Kofa say it all the time on his show. Accepted in the U.S. Black girls are raised up in I'm going to say it wrong. I'm going to say it wrong. Y'all know I'm ghetto by their mothers. You right. And I know what you're trying to say, but I'm going to say it wrong. Boss lady, good morning. How are you, dear? With my ghetto talk, I got to get it better. Okay, I'll be trying. Blaze said, peace and abundance, take heed. Maz in the chat, turn in. How are you? It's good to see you, sir. We was in the YouTube streets last night. It was crazy. Everybody was in the YouTube streets. This is one thing I love about my circle. When they have shows, everybody come, everybody support. Even if it's not money, they do the likes and shares. You know what I'm saying? This is one thing I love about my circle. Shout out to my circle. Everybody I rock with. Shout out to y'all. So Charleston White said this, and a lot of people were upset with him. They more than likely, they always upset with Charleston about what he said. But if you sit and listen to him, the brother speak volumes. You feel me? He speak volumes. So we about to go into the next video. We about to go into the next one. So this woman said that her son told her this, okay? And I'm going to share something. Hey, Smoke and Talk, how you doing, honey? So I'm going to share this with y'all. What this woman said, this thing rings true. A lot of y'all women don't want to believe it, but this will happen to you because of what your son see you do. Here we go. Check this out, y'all.
Whether we admit it or not, some of us as Black women still feel some type of way when we see Black men date outside of us. And it wasn't until my son pointed out my behavior in my marriage with his father, where he was just like, Mom, you're the reason why I didn't want to be with a Black girl. Because if that's how your woman acts, I don't want no parts of it. And I really had to take accountability for that and self-reflect. And then I thought about it. I was like, I thought about my friends and I thought about my childhood and how I grew up. And, you know, I was always raised to be independent so that don't ever think that he could put you out. And then it's like, dang, that hyper independent mindset, although it had good intentions behind it, it really negatively affected us. And some of us, I can't speak for all Black women, but a lot of us, we love aggressively, even though we don't intend to. And we are also very controlling, even though we don't intend to. And because we're not healed and we be toxic, unless there is a man who is overly dominant and aggressive and put us in our place, because you know we love them types of toxic relationships, we don't know how to be docile and submit and love in a soft, gentle way, even though those be our internal intentions. It just don't come out that way. So Black ladies, really self-reflect and think about how you're showing up as a representative of a Black woman to these, whether we admit it or not.
So is she right? Her son is correct too. Her son said, Mom, I'm not gonna be with no Black woman because I watched the way you behave to my father. Even our son said the same thing. Mama and Daddy, I do not want to be with a woman from America. Hey, Mona D, I don't want to be with a woman from America. I want to go back home to Nigeria and marry, because American women are not obedient. This is what our son said to us. And he's only 13. So this young woman here said her son don't want to be with a melanated woman because he saw the way she treated his father. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? Because I'm going to share something with you. Black women, we were raised to be hard. We were raised to be independent. We were raised to be a man. Yes. We were raised to be a man. And then when we get in our late 40s, 47, you on Kendra G show. You on Kendra G show complaining that you need a man, and you need a man that is coachable. Can you imagine? A grown woman talking about she need a man that is coachable. Shout out to Messy Michonne, because that live was lit this morning. Shout out to Messy, because that live was lit. I almost fell out this morning getting ready for my show. I said, Messy gonna stop this nonsense this morning. Yes, 47. Talking about she need a man who is coachable. Baby, you have missed the mark. Yes, honey. You have missed the mark. Talking about you need a man that is coachable. 47. And you look like you 60. You don't look beautiful anymore. You look like something that ran through the train and the train then ran on top of you. That's what you look like. And this is what we do. We wait till we get old and gray. And now when we can't take care of ourselves, now you want a husband when you were supposed to enjoy a husband in your youth. And I know that's something we harped on a couple days ago, but I had to bring it back because when Messy had that video, I fell out. I fell out. Shout out to Messy Michonne. Now, what this woman is saying about her son it rings true. It rings true. Because our young boys, they see how you treat their daddy. They see how you treat their daddy. They see how disrespectful you are to their daddy. My king, you're watching my show, right? But I can hear the TV, honey. Please, can you turn it down just a little bit? It's too loud. I'm getting an echo, honey. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now, with that being said, okay, you see how the young man was like, he told his mama, I'm not going to mess with no woman like you. Hey, Celine, I'm not going to mess with no woman like you. I'm not. Because you cray-cray. He ain't want to say that. The little boy ain't want to say that. But it's true. You cray-cray. Something wrong with you, mama. You be disrespecting daddy. You be jumping up in daddy face. You be wanting to fight daddy, this and that. Okay? I can't get with no melanated woman like you. Can you blame this young man? He young. Can you blame him? I can't blame him. I cannot blame him. Okay? Now, I watched something earlier too, because y'all know how I be in those Instagram streets. I watched something earlier. Okay? And a young man was saying, why is it that every man that is famous or he got money always go to the white chocolate? Okay? They always go to the white chocolate. Now, a couple months ago, I broke this down of why they go to the white chocolate. And I put out 2 more videos today, but we're going to still do it. We're going to still say it right now. The black man go to the white chocolate when he become famous, because you want to know why? There's a lot of things that the white chocolate will do that the black woman will not do. She won't do. Okay, the melanated chocolate won't do. See, white women, they know how to be obedient. We think being obedient is a bad word in the melanated culture. We think that. We think being obedient, good morning, Gregory Scotland. We think being obedient is a bad word. But I'm going to share something with you. When you are obedient to your husband, that make him want to take care of you. I know, right? It rolled over some of y'all heads. I know. But that makes him want to take care of you. When you're obedient to him, when you on his program, it makes him want to take care of you. Because he knows that he is responsible for you. I'm just saying. And our white chocolate women, they understand that. They understand that. Now, I'm not saying that the men, the men are more faithful when they go to white chocolate. I'm not saying that. But like I will tell our melanated sisters, it depends on how you handle the household. It depends on how you handle the household. And it depends on how you talk to these men. Skitty said, the sisterhood gynocrat. I'm tired. Skinny, I'm tired. Please stop. So it depends on it. You understand? It depends. So if the woman is on her A game, is she doing what she's supposed to do? I'm not saying that he ain't gonna cheat. I'm not saying that. It's not right. But more than likely, he may not. Sometimes men who have everything that they need at home, they just want to go home. Most men are they have a routine every day. They don't want to go outside the routine, especially when they're comfortable with the routine. I'm just saying, I see it every day in my king. When they're comfortable with their routine, that's what they're going to do. But if every time they come home and the house is on fire, okay, and the house is on fire, they don't want to come home. They do not want to come home. They don't want to come home. I'm just saying, think about it. So the young man was saying that's not fair how melanated men, when they become famous, they just jump over to the white chocolate. They jump over to the white chocolates because the white chocolate understand their program. And a lot of them build dynasties together. So I don't want to hear y'all say, oh, well, he only be with her for a few years. No, sometimes they just grow old together. They do. The white chocolate understand the program better than the melanated chocolate. Yes. I'm speaking facts. I have only saw a few melanated women that understand the assignment when their husband is famous. When their husband is famous. You don't see them on social media, just like the white women. They don't be on social media. Only those hood boogers be on social media. You don't see them on social media. They not out here sporting their butt and their breasts. Okay. Shout out to LeBron James. Shout out to LeBron James' wife. She understand the assignment. She knows she have a family and she knows she got to take care of the back end. And some of the white women who are married to men who have stature, who have money, black men, you don't see them in the front of social media half naked. Now, if you see it, that means he don't have no control over his wife. Because most of the time, these women are too busy taking care of their husbands. They know when they got to do all this exercise, they got to leave games for, leave the state for weeks and stuff like that and go out and travel. They know they need a wife at home to maintain the home and the children. I'm just saying, I know y'all mad, but it is what it is. Okay, so Gregory Scotland said, plus, many white women understand much better how supporting the game plan can pay off in the long term. You're correct about that. Jermaine says, a woman youth is meant for her husband, not to ride variety of men or the CC. Do women know you take yourself out of being marriageable the moment you decide to have fun with randoms? Ooh, that's true. Derek said, Mona D, I knew it. No wonder Theo didn't go live. Him and that Lazy Bones are still celebrating. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Jermaine says, understand the assignment is critical. It's true. Understanding the assignment is critical. Let me put y'all comments up there. There we go. So everybody just greeting everybody. Celine said, Kendra G says they own 3 businesses. Yes, all the time. They always own all these businesses. That's what Black women say. We own these businesses. And you know what? I'm going to start asking, do you pay taxes? Because you can't say you own a business if you don't pay taxes. That's what they need to ask them. Kendra G need to ask, do you pay taxes? And I bet you they'll tell you no. They're going to tell you no, I don't pay no taxes on those businesses. And that's the sad part. That is the sad part. Now, we got something else I want to share with y'all real quick. Good morning, Real Bravado Network. How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. So we about to share one more tidbit. And we about to dissect this bad boy. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. So now, Dr. Omar said this. I want y'all to listen to what he said. Check this out.
Emotionally damaged people are always sexually promiscuous. Let me say this again. If you are traumatized, if you are emotionally damaged, you are promiscuous. And you want to know why?
Dang.
Why is that? Emotionally traumatized people require constant validation from others. You married to a woman who's been traumatized, abuse, abandonment, whatever. When you're not around her for too many days, she has to entertain another man because her trauma dictates constant validation. And constant validation means I must have a man in my personal space. You ever date a woman who was crazy about you? She absolutely loved you, so you thought. It was really addiction. Yeah. When you finally let her go, when you finally got her to stop stalking you, she ended up with another man like that. And your ego took a hit. You said, wait a minute. I know that woman was crazy about me. Climbed in my window, came to my... You understand? She was crazy about your presence in her life. And the minute you distance yourself from her life, she found a replacement without a problem. Emotionally damaged people are promiscuous because they cannot go without constant validation. They need
So now, is Omar correct? Because it sounds like he correct. I don't know. It sounds like he correct on this one. And I know we be clowning Omar, but it sounds like he correct on this one. Omar wants constant validation. He does too, Skinny. It's true. He does too. And only why I say this, Merchant said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, Merchant, put it in the chat. Tell me why you're not sure. And I'm going to tell you why I say he's right. Because when you come to social media, right? When you come to social media, what do you see always in the timeline? You got women of all colors, got their breasts hanging out and their butt hanging out, and they doing some type of dance. And some of them, even as fresh as, they don't wear no underwears under that skirt or that wrapper they got. So you see they behind shaking up and down. Yeah, because they're looking for validation from men. They're looking for the likes and shares, okay? They're looking for, oh, baby girl, you got that butt shaking up and down like that. Oh, I love it. They're looking for that. He said validation because why? They have been scorned some part of their life. They have went through some trauma, some part of their life. I'm just saying, it sounds about right. Listen, I don't care for Dr. Omar because he be saying some nonsense. He want to blame the black man for everything, and you can't blame the black man for everything because the black sister got to take accountability too. But for this one, I have to give him a pass. Mona D said true. When black women joined white women in the fight for feminism, white women never left their homes, forgot their roles in assisting the home. Mona D, hit it, Mona D, hit it, baby. That's what we talking about. That's what they did. Were they smart to do that? Yes, because they didn't break their families like we did. Look at them now. In 2020, 23 probably was the last stat of what I heard. They're at 77 in marriage. They're at 77 in marriage, 77% in marriage. We are 38% in marriage. Melanated families, we are 38% in marriage. Asians are 88% in marriage. Hispanics are 62% in marriage. Hey, green beans, 62% in marriage. You want to know why? Because they value family above all. But in the melanated community, we will say, I'm not going to be with him because I ain't happy. That's your famous word. I ain't happy. Instead of you sitting there trying to work it out. Work it out. I'm not talking about taking abuse, okay? Physical abuse. I'm not talking about that. But anything else you can work out, okay? Skinny said a lot of women are just followers. They're not all broken. This is true. They're not all broken. This is true. I like what you said, Skinny. But why are we followers? Why are we followers, Skinny? Because that's our job. We are meant to follow. God put it in us. We are not meant to be the head. And a lot of melanated women, we don't understand that. Because once we practice independence, boom, we think we the mother so-and-so and ain't nobody gonna tell us nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Them older women be like, who gonna check me, boo-boo? But then when you can't find no man and you old and gray, okay, now you want to get married and be on Kendra G show talking about you need a man. No, that's what we talking. Now you're going to talk about we need a man. Blaze said some of these women haven't went through anything. Their background, especially, am I going to say that? I'm going to say that wrong. They're just choosing to fall in line and do whatever other women do. They hive mind. Ooh, I understand. because they're copying, just like Skinny said, they're copying. Skinny said it. Skinny said it. A lot of women are just followers. They are not all broken. Skinny said it. It's true. How are you? How you doing this morning? It's good to see you. Jermaine said, spit them facts, numbers for those in the back. I feel you on that, Jermaine. Thank you, sir. And guess where I got those numbers from? The Real Bravado Network. Shout out to the Real Bravado Network. I don't be doing no stats, y'all. I just get up here and talk my mess, and then I get off. That's what I do. Okay? Shout out to the Real Bravado Network. And if Real Bravado here, please put the link in the chat so people could check it, because I kid you not. I do not do stats. People ask me, I'm like, I go right to Real Bravado page and copy the link and send it. That's what I do. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Advance said, I do see women say a lot of women problems is that they don't know how to be unhappy in their marriage, aka work out the problem. Advance, you are right, sir. There are a lot of women that don't understand that you're not going to be happy in your marriage 24/7. And this is the thing that they miss, because society make you think you're supposed to be happy. But white women understand you ain't supposed to be happy in your marriage 24/7. They understand that. Okay? They understand that part. Now, Skinny said on Instagram, they all look the same, especially with that damn baby here. Please make it stop. Oh, you gonna stop, and that is not right. You're gonna stop, Skinny. That is not nice at all. So all I'm saying is that y'all think about this mess. Think about it, y'all. Merchant said, I think that a real hug issue, working out issues in the marriage. Yes, we always supposed to work out issues in the marriage. I'm gonna share something with you. What I learned in my marriage is that physical touch. That physical touch needs to always be on the A game. Even if it's a hug, a long hug, a kiss, telling each other thank you, holding each other for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Before either one of y'all leave for work or when they come in from work. Because I don't know what it is, but you don't know what kind of day this man had. You don't know what kind of day your wife had. You know what I'm saying? You need that physical touch. This is what I learned in my own marriage. You need that physical touch. Just lay on each other, hold each other. You know what I'm saying? You need that. But when we've been married so long, we've been around each other so long, we have seen each other naked so long, we don't know how to do that physical touch. We don't know how to kiss each other anymore. We don't know how to do that. President said, Jay said, let me put what Jay said. Jay said, they just copy and paste. Now, Merchant said, if I don't touch my wife, she will look at me funny. That's right. That's right. Because she still desires your touch. I understand that, because I still desire my husband's touch, and we going on 16 years married. So I understand that. I still desire his validation. I still desire if he's happy with me or not. See, some women that have been married as long as me, they don't desire that anymore. They don't care. We've been married. That's what it is. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I still desire if my husband is pleased with me or if he's not. I still have the desire to make him happy. And I pray that I keep that. I pray that I keep that mindset to still have that desire. So back to the story at hand. Y'all put a 1 in the chat. Do Black women steal the legacy of Black men? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that's true. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe it's both of y'all doing this nonsense. Yeah. Because we gonna have to take accountability today. Is it 1 in the chat if it's just the woman? And we gonna put 2 in the chat if it's both of y'all doing this foolery. Yeah, we gonna understand this part. Malik said 1. Blaze said 1. Maya said 1. Oh wow. Okay. Merchant said, I think it was an attempt. Ooh, 1. Okay, I feel you. What else we putting up, y'all? Come on, y'all. Come on in. What else we putting up? So listen, I see what y'all put and I see how you feel, but I'm gonna share something with you. Ladies, okay, B said, good morning, family. I'll say 2. Okay, B, I hear you. Skinny said 2.5. I'm done, Skinny. I didn't say 2.5. I didn't say that. Brian said definitely 1. Okay, I understand. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. If we don't learn how to come together, Sally said too, if we don't learn how to come together, the children won't win. They won't win. See, that's the thing that the melanated culture, the Hispanic culture, and the Asian culture, they got hands down. They got it hands down that they understand that if they don't work together, the children don't win. And that's the problem. We haven't got it down pat. The melanated people, we haven't got it down pat that the children are the most important in the equation. We think our feelings, me being happy, is the most important part in the equation. That's what we think. We think us being happy is the most important part of the equation. It is not. There was one time that you loved this woman. There was one time that you loved this man. I'm talking about married couples. Learn how to get back to that. Learn how to get back to that. Stop running at the first sight of trouble. Stop running. Hello, Eric. How are you? Stop running at the first sight of trouble. Every marriage goes through phases. Let us stop having these unwanted pregnancies. Let us stop having these babies out of wedlock. It doesn't make sense, y'all. We ain't doing nothing but creating monsters. We ain't doing nothing but creating monsters. That's all we doing. These children growing up without their daddies, growing up without guidance. And then because you mad with them, you don't let him take the baby when he comes. You give him a big problem when it's his weekend to come collect the baby. Instead of you having the baby stuff packed, and if he don't have the car seat, you give him your car seat. Make it easy so this man can spend time with his child. Why are you making it hard? My sisters, I'm gonna share with you some good, okay? I'm gonna share with you some good. It was you that laid upon that bed and spread your legs. It was you. No matter how any of these other influencers try to spin it, baby, you welcome him into your space. I don't care how they try to spin it. I'm just letting you know you welcome this man into your vajayjay. You had this baby. Let him be in this child's life. Let him. The child needs him. The child needs him. Just because you mad with him don't make it right, baby. Just because you mad with him, it doesn't make you right. The child needs their father. Both of them, girl and boy, need him. Why you think they first word is daddy? They first word is daddy. Even when they don't even hear you say daddy around your house. They first word is dada. First word. We always like to get up here and say black men ain't ish. Black men ain't ish. Black men don't do this. Black men don't do that. But we hire in the baby mama aspect of our community than the baby daddy aspect. The baby daddy is low. 40-some%. We at 75%, actually 80%. The Real Bravado was trying to be nice. Shout out to the Real Bravado Network. He was trying to be nice. So what does that mean? We all sleeping. I keep telling y'all, we all sleeping with the same men. Something is not right here. We're the only culture that think it's okay to have these babies and no daddy around. Because I'm a strong black woman. I don't need no man. I'm independent. Bull crap. I'm independent. I don't need no man. I'm going to be all right. Ain't no man could do nothing for me but get that pussy wet. That's the nonsense that y'all say. But I know the nights when you cry, baby. I was a baby mother, so I understand. I know the nights when those bills are due, you don't have enough money. I know when you got to beg Peter to pay Paul. I know when they have games and everything, and you see all the fathers around with their children, and your son is looking sad and crying because their daddy is not there. And it's because we did not choose wisely. I'm in the boat with you, baby. I didn't choose wisely either. I'm in the boat with you. I'm not here to condemn you, but I'm here to tell you that you have messed up. Don't do it again. Don't do it again, baby. Get it together. Don't do it again. That's what I'm here to tell you. That's what I'm here to tell you, baby. The Real Bravado Network. Thank you, sir, for the $5 super chat, honey. Real Bravado Network says $5 super chat. I appreciate it, sir. Sharing baby daddies, but want a man who is loyal. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty, sir. You're right, though. You're right. Big Malik said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children, and then think our children don't need their father. It's very sad. It's true. You speaking facts, sir. It's nasty, but you speaking facts. Okay? This is true. We want, okay, just like Real Bravado said, sharing baby daddies, but want a man who is loyal. We want a man that is loyal, but we creeping around with him when he got a main chick. We creeping around with him and he got a main chick. And all because he got that talk and he looked good. And I believe us women, we get it wrong because we looking at the man who on the corner that look good, he dominate his neighborhood, and y'all think he's the alpha male. But actually, he's not. He's the weakling on the totem pole. Those ones that decimate their community. Shout out to Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? Those ones who decimate their community, pump all types of legal drugs in their community, run their community with an iron fist, and he got 10 baby mamas. He's the weakling. It's the one who spread his seed to one woman. The one who spread his seed to one woman, and he can raise his children under a kingdom. This is the one that is the alpha male. In my book, okay? The one who can do everything he's supposed to do as a man and raise his children. He's the one that is at the top. He's the one that is at the top. But we women, we got it wrong. When we think it's the one that's in the street that's doing all types of nonsense, he got all these baby mamas, we in love with him. He's the wrong one. He's the wrong one. This is the one that we respect. He's the wrong one. He the one that get up in your face, you pulling up, you got this good job, this and that, you doing your thing. He the same one that will lay that pipe down and make you lose your mind, and he'll be spinning in your Lexus or your BMW up the street. He the same one. He the same one that got them nurses at the hospital waiting for him in the parking lot to come pick them up. Shout out to the Real Bravado Network. He the same one. That's the one you like. Aminize, how you doing, baby? That's the one you like. We don't like the one that got his stuff together. The one that ain't out here on the street selling nonsense to his bloodline. Okay? We don't like that one. He too nice. That's what y'all say. He too nice. He want to do everything for me. I ain't never had a man to do everything for me. I like him to be a little rough sometimes. Only time I like a man to be rough is in, I want to get, okay? That's the only time. But I respect my husband because he is my king. And a lot of people get offended at me saying that. I don't care. That's your business. I respect my husband. I love him. And I cherish everything he says to me. I'm not one of those women. My husband can keep me in line. I'm not one of those women that, oh, it's whatever. I don't care what my husband say. He don't make me no never mind. Nope. I don't talk to my king like that. I talk to my husband with a humble tone. And even when I'm mad, I'll just close my mouth and walk away. I say, honey, let me, can I talk to you later or whatever like that? Because I'm mad. I'm mad. And he'll say, okay, you need to take a breather. Go ahead and do what it do. And I'll do. Okay. Now, can I say I was always like that? No, I was a firecracker when we first married. I was giving this man drama. But the same way I came with full armor, my king came with full armor with weapons behind because he was ready. He was ready. He was like, I'm going to tame you. You're not going to be doing nonsense. Now, I know some of y'all are going to take offense to what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I said tame. Now, Just Saying said, hurt people hurt. The boys in the street is hurting the community because they are hurting. This is true, too. And because there's nobody around to teach them how to be men. It's only when they go to prison and they link up with a brother who got life in prison that this brother ain't never coming home. And he saw the errors of his ways. And so he's teaching the other ones who are going to go back home is to change your mindset. And most of these young men who in the streets, they got their mama mindset. That's why they always end up in prison. Because us women, we don't know how to hold ourselves. We don't know how to act accordingly. And I'm going to share with you why. Because we have not been taught the next stage of life. The next stage of life will be taught by your husband. And a lot of women miss this part. The next stage of life will be taught by your husband. Now, you have been taught by your father. And when you get passed on, you get the finish, the next stage through your husband. Now, if I would have never linked up with my king, if I would have never met this man, I would not be at the mindset that I am now. I was getting there, but it'll probably be another 20 years that I have done nonsense, that I will land there. And by that time, nobody gonna want me. Nobody gonna want me. Okay. I'm not gonna be an asset to nobody. Okay. Thank God my king found me when I was in my 20s, because I wouldn't have been help to nobody. I would have been in my arrogantness and I know everything, and black women rock, and black women are queens, because that's the nonsense I was taught. Black women are independent. We don't need no man. I regret learning all that mess. Don't you know when I learned all this, I learned this growing up. Okay, I learned all this growing up, and I'm gonna share something with you. If I was taught a better mindset, okay, a better mindset, I would have knew the assignment. Yes, I would have knew the assignment. But when we don't teach our younger women, okay, when we don't teach our younger women the right thing, they're going to end up like a lot of these women that you see all over social media, half naked and everything, like they doing now. Your next stage of life is learning from your husband. And a lot of women don't understand that, especially now. I'm going to share something with you. If your husband has been groomed under a king, you're going to be fine. If he hasn't been groomed under a king, that means you married a woman. If he hasn't been groomed under a king, or if he has not linked up with uncles or grandfathers and stuff like that, that are kings. Because you can be taught outside of your family how to be a king. You have to link up with somebody that can teach you how to be a man. And sometimes it's your best friends, fathers. Shout out to Kofa. Because just like he was saying a couple weeks ago, a lot of the girls that his daughter used to hang around with would call him daddy. They would call him father, because he was an inspiration for those girls. And he passed on lessons to those younger women. And you don't even know how much a blessing he was to those young girls, that they needed to hear that from a man, from a daddy figure. Sometimes when I look at my husband and the situations that I have been through from when I was young, my husband, and I tell y'all this all the time, my husband in my mind, I have him on a pedestal that I don't care what happened. You can never bring my king down from the pedestal I have in my mind. Because all the affirmations that I had needed growing up, all the encouragement and the corrections I had needed growing up, I didn't get those things. But my king had a big textbook, and he was like, we're going to start from chapter 1. We go, King, my honey, you heard me. I know you watching my show. So we're going to start from chapter 1. Okay, and we still in the same book. We still in the same book. Okay, I'm still learning. And I thank God that I still have the mind to want to learn. I'm just saying, Black women, we have to rethink this idea. And I know people gonna say, sis, you ain't gonna save everybody. I'm not gonna save everybody, but I'm praying that you hear what I'm saying, instead of just listening to be ready to debunk what I'm saying. Everyone who has ears, listen. Okay? Malcolm said, being in the same book is walking on the same path as your husband. Amen. And you got that right. I'm on my husband program. See, a lot of women will say, I'm a partner to my husband. I'm not his partner. We not partners. My husband is the coach. I'm the quarterback. Yes. We're not partners. Nope. And I don't care if you make more than your husband. You're not his partner. Because you have to get on his program for him to marry you. And if you're not on his program, y'all shouldn't be married. Just like that young girl did a whole nonsense at her wedding when they asked her, love and obey. She was mad about that. She didn't even want to say that part. And this was a melanated American woman. She didn't even want to say that part. But how is it foreign women understand that assignment? How is it that foreign women understand that assignment? That they must, that they must be on the husband program. But melanated women don't understand that part. We don't understand that part to be on his program. We don't. And we don't want to be. And ain't nobody gonna tell us because that's what we think. Eric, thank you so much. Nothing but the facts, Eric said. Thank you for the $2 super chat, sir. I greatly appreciate it. Aminai said, why do you think she taught you what she did? Okay, so now I don't even know. Aminai, are you talking to me, baby, or are you talking to somebody else? Let's see. Okay. Hi, Laura. How are you? That's it. Learning never supposed to stop. Many people stop learning, and that's why they can't teach their children anything. You speak in facts. This is true. Blaze said, I remember that. He should have left her ASS standing at the altar. Yes, Blaze. That whole video broke my heart. And if I was the mother, I would have told my son, can I talk to you? Me and the father would have said, can I talk to you? Because this marriage ain't going to work. It's not going to work. You already see it. It ain't going to work. I don't care how much you in love with her. I'm going to share something with y'all. I'm not cursing nobody marriage, but hands down, that marriage won't last. Either she going to have to submit. She might get it right, and she may not. Okay? Boss Lady said, you have to learn to listen in order to listen to learn. Amen. You speaking facts, honey. Laura said, I asked my friends, what is that man's vision? A woman must know if she can submit to the man and his vision. Yes, you are correct, Laura. You speaking facts, honey. That's why you have to ask. Because if you don't ask, okay, and then he come out telling you this, you ready to run. You ready to run because you don't understand the program and you don't want to be on his program. That's why I tell y'all, if you don't want to, don't get married. Don't get married because the divorce rate is already crazy in our community. Don't get married, but don't get up here having all these babies doing nonsense either. Don't add nonsense to the community. We already going through enough. Don't add foolery to the community. Okay, that's all. This is what I want to tell y'all. We have to learn to change our mindset. A lot of this stuff that you will hear Charleston White preach, a lot of the stuff that you will hear Dr. Omar preach, I don't take it all. But the ones that are gems, baby, I will take it and run with it because it makes sense. A lot of the stuff that Sister Ali say, I will take it. I will take it, honey. A lot of the stuff Minister Farrakhan say, I will take it. And I am not Muslim, but the stuff that they say makes sense. You don't have that many Christian pastors that come out here and preach the truth because some of them are scared of people saying, judge ye not and ye shall not be judged. Except Pastor Jennings. I hope I'm saying his name correctly because he don't care. He let that stuff fly out the way. He don't care who get hit with that mess. He ready. And I don't blame him because the day and age of Christians being quiet and y'all keep saying, judge ye not and ye shall not be judged. Y'all need to throw that out the window. Y'all need to throw that out the window because y'all be doing some foolery. Okay, y'all be doing some foolery. Amina said, Omar did an interview yesterday thinking about doing a review on it. Oh, when you do it, send it to me. I want to just see it. I ain't gonna do nothing on them, but I would like to see it. Green Bean said, Lil Mama, we had a different path from destruction. Am I saying that right? It's going to take a few generations to repair. Yes, honey, I do understand that. But it doesn't hurt to start. We know we all not going to land at the same place. We all know we have different mindsets. But shout out to Security Boss Unsolicited. And I'm going to share with you why I shouted her out. The blueprint never fails. She always say that. The blueprint never fails. She always says that. If we follow the blueprint never fails. How do you build strong families? A strong foundation. How do you build the foundation? You marry. Stop having these babies out of wedlock. Stop having these babies out of wedlock. And I know y'all gonna say, well, you was a baby mama. Yes, I was. I still am. I'm somebody baby mama. But I have seen the error. I have seen the nonsense. It is not fun. It is not fun. And anybody who tell you that it's okay for you to be a baby mama, they do not want to see anything good happen to you. They do not want to see anything good happen to you because being a baby mama is hard. It is difficult. It is painful. I know the nights when you cry, baby. I know the nights when you can't make it through. Shout out to Aminaz for the $2 super chat, baby. Aminaz said, Aminaz says, I judge. Get used to it, chicken heads. I feel you on that, baby. I feel you on that. Okay. Just saying says, judging is done when factors are not clear. When the factors are clear, you have to face the consequences of a rebuttal. So this is the problem here. Lost in translation. Here we go, sir. And I was told that you did amazing. Okay, on who show was it? I think it was the Real Bravado Network. I heard you was getting down, which you always do, sir. You always do. Very debonair. Always do, sir. So Lost in Translation podcast said, nobody wants to be judged, but they always want someone to help them with sorting out the consequences of their actions. This is true. I am not without this one right here. This is true. I don't want to be judged, but I want you to help me when I mess up. When I mess up. Oh, okay. I got you. Just saying. I see what you said. Malik said, I would not want my 24-year-old son to choose a girl who is a mama. I don't care what race she is. And Malik, you are speaking facts. I feel the same way, so I understand. Malik said, I would be disappointed if he choose wrongly. I would be too. I hear you. I agree with you, sir. I agree with you. And I think this is what the new blueprint has to be too, on some type of level. We have to stop accepting baby mamas, and we have to stop accepting baby daddy drama. We have to stop accepting baby daddies. We have to stop accepting it's okay for you to just be having these babies all willy-nilly. We have to start calling it out. We have to start calling out the fact of you coming to social media talking about you got an STD, talking about you have gave HIV to somebody and you think it's funny. We have to start calling out these kids out here rapping and cursing, talking about they get pussy and they carrying handguns and all this nonsense. We have to start calling it out. Let's stop making it cute for these girls to be on social media dancing and rapping to Sexy Red. See, this is the time. This is the This is what our grandparents and our great-grandparents was talking about when they were saying that we need to regulate what our children listen to. But back then we were fighting against it. Oh, it's just music. It's just music. Why y'all offended? This and that. But look at it now. Look at it now, y'all. It's just music. But we got our babies that's 2 and 3 years old on social media talking about bend that ass over. Let that pussy breathe. Yes. We got our babies that's 3 doing that. Bend that ass over. Let that pussy breathe. Who does that? And we think it's funny. You know, they even had a split picture of 2 melanated children. Okay? 2 melanated children singing Sexy Red, and they had a Caucasian child playing the piano. Playing the piano, y'all. Playing the piano. But our children over here listening and singing to Sexy Red. When our children are the foundation of anything, all you got to do is give a melanated child something very difficult to do when they're young. They will master that. That's why when the baby is in the womb, they always tell y'all to play classical music, soft jazz, all these things. They tell you to play while the baby is in the womb. They didn't tell you to play Sexy Red. They didn't tell you to play Little Kim. They didn't tell you to play all that. They told you to play classical music to the babies. The baby ain't supposed to be all going through turmoil while they being carried in your belly. You ain't supposed to be doing nonsense of any substance while the baby is being carried in your belly. But no, some of y'all is breeding these demon children before they even get to the world, because you out here smoking and drinking every type of nonsense. You out here listening to all this ratchet music. You out here fighting in the streets with your girlfriends because somebody said something to your girlfriend. You pregnant, jumping around, trying to fight somebody. And then when a baby come out with all these jumping and flitching and everything, you want to know why your baby's sick. You want to know why your baby's sick. You want to know why your baby going through all these spurts and everything. You want to know why. I'm convinced we don't love our babies like we supposed to. I'm convinced when you infatuated with going out with your girlfriends for drinks and want to go to the club, that you will leave your 11-year-old with your 2 and 3-year-old baby in the house while you go clubbing. I'm convinced you couldn't take those babies to somebody's house and ask them to watch these babies. Or you keep your behind home and take care of those babies. Why are you out? Because if you didn't want those babies, you should have learned how to clink up. You should have learned how to clink up, close those legs. That's what you should have learned. That's why I say a lot of us melanated women is not supposed to have babies. We not. Gina said, Matthew 7:1, King James Version. Judge not, that ye be not judged. This means before judge another, take a look at yourself and pull the beam from your eye before calling out the mote in your brother's eye. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate the scripture, honey. Lost in translation, they're searching for the acceptance they never got from their own mother. I love that what you said. This is true. Jeremy says women want men, but no woman that has ever walked the earth has raised a boy into a man. Oh, that's nasty. Yet most males are from single women within our community. This chaos is supposed to be into. And this chaos This chaos supposed to be out of order 24/7. This is true. It is out of order. I agree with you on that one. Gina says, I hate biblical ignorance. People are destroyed from lack of knowledge because thou has rejected the knowledge. This is true. This is true, Gina. You speaking facts, baby. But nobody wants to go to the blueprint. They think the Bible is outdated, baby. They think the Bible is outdated, but they don't know. The Bible was made for the time now. Look at the time now. Look at the time now. Look at all the nonsense that we going through. All because we don't want to follow God's law. Everything that is in the Bible has come to pass and is still coming to pass to this day. But we don't want to believe it, and the churches don't preach it. The churches don't preach it. They only preach enough so that you will give them a full collection plea. This Sunday, I heard a pastor, and I smiled the whole time while the pastor was talking. And I'm going to share with you why I smiled the whole time, because he spoke the truth. Now, the truth of what he was saying was painful, but he spoke the truth. And I think we need to get back to that. Good morning, Red Lipstick Vibe. This is the truth. He spoke the truth. And it was painful, but it was good. And because we don't want to speak the painful truth, our people will always be in the dark. Gina said these females are looking for men, not a husband. And this is why they keep getting these boys. Oh, that's nasty, Gina. You starting trouble today. That's why they keep getting these boys, not men. And they complain about he ain't the man or husband, but they ain't even a white. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty, Gina. You starting trouble. I don't know what's going on. Red Listed Vibe, happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I know it's Martin Luther King, but we celebrating his birthday on this day. Y'all know. All right. Teddy said the Bible is a map to life, and it shows what's coming. It's true. It does show what's coming. It does show what's coming. But people don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it. These same women who hooping and hollering at church and doing all this slaying in the spirit are the same ones who's cursing their husband out and getting indignant with their husbands. And you're going to have to answer to God for that same foolery, because you won't even follow this man's program. You giving him all types of woodwork, but you telling the women in the church, oh, love your husband, but you the same one going home and being nasty to him. You can't preach all types of foolery and think people supposed to be okay with it. You can't preach it if you ain't doing it, honey. I would never sit up here and preach to y'all how you supposed to treat your husband if I'm not doing it. I'm doing it, baby. If I'm not doing it, I can't teach you how to do it if I'm not doing it. But some women will get up here and they will preach the full gospel, and they not even doing it at home. They not doing it at home. If my husband ever come online, everything that I say, he gonna say she do, but she got a mouth on her. That's what he gonna say, because I sure do got a mouth on me. And sometimes he got to pull his glasses down and do a double take. And that's my correction. When he pull his glasses down, then I know I got to correct myself. I had said some nonsense. Red Lipstick Boy said that's a fact. Yes, honey, that is a fact. Okay, that is a fact. So let me see. Just saying said baby mama, baby daddy, common factors, baby. These people have not grown up. Childlike. This is true. It is childlike. It is childlike. And I'm going to share something with you. When we say baby mama and baby daddy, you immediately know y'all enemies. We immediately know. Because we can't get together. We can't get on the same concept of trying to raise these children properly. And that's why they growing up to be whoever they want to be and telling you whatever they want to tell you, and ain't nobody going to say nothing about it. Ain't nobody going to do no correction at all. Our children will forever be lost until we decide to want the change. Our children will forever be in trouble until we decide we want the change. So, with that being said, we're done. 1 hour, 19 minutes. I'm finished, y'all. I am done for today. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I greatly appreciate all the love. I greatly appreciate y'all coming in and rocking with me. Okay. I greatly appreciate y'all just coming to rock, coming to talk, coming to be with me. Because you don't have to. You don't have to. There's nothing that says you have to. There's nothing that says you have to donate to my channel and all this and follow me and share my content. I greatly appreciate all of y'all who come and rock with me. Okay? I greatly appreciate it. Green Bean said, I got jokes on you in those situations. I got jokes on you in these situations. You play too much. All I'm saying is have a different mindset. My content is for you to have a different mindset. Rethink what you're doing. Because all we're doing is hurting the children. All we're doing is destroying their mindset. Learn how to work together. This is what I'm here for. Now, somebody told me the other day, sis, it looked like your content is taking a spin. And I said, it might be. It might be taking a spin. But I'm going to share something with you. I will still correct that ass. Yes, I will still correct that ass. Yes. If you do nonsense and I see it on social media, I will still correct that ass. Yeah, because y'all be doing foolery and y'all think that shit cute. So I digress. I'm done. Please, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App or either through stickers or either through I always get this wrong, or either through super chats on YouTube. Okay. And if you can't donate, all right, that's fine with me. Yeah, Malik, somebody said you taking a spin. I don't know. You tell me, Malik, because you've been with me the longest, so you know. So if you can't donate, baby, that's fine too. Okay. Just like and share my content. Okay. Just like and share it. And if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. Okay. It's called ubmracksfashion.com. And we are on 5 different platforms. We have ubmracksfashion.com, eBay, Etsy, Pushmart, and Mercari. Okay. And if you need the links, let me know in the chat. I'll hook you up. Also, what else I was about to say? I have merch for sale. It'll be in my YouTube channel only. If you scroll to the top, it'll say shop or store. And if you're interested, go check it out. See what we got. We got shirts, hoodies. Now, YouTube does all that delivery and shipping and everything. So hoodies, shirts, mugs, and bags. Okay. And I have no complaints over anything. So I think we fine. Let me see. Amenize, what you put up there? Let me see. Smoothie King and laundry on deck. Okay. Smoothie King and laundry on deck. I'll see you later live. Yes, honey. I'll see you later. Gina, you've been throwing gems in here, baby. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate what you've been doing this morning. We done. Merchant, thank you so much, baby. I greatly appreciate you. Malik as well. Boss Lady too on my Instagram family, and Charles. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna let y'all out. Instagram, I'm gonna let you go. Have a wonderful day. Take it easy, y'all. YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm done running my mouth for the day. Green beans is cold. I'm done with you, green beans. I'm gonna just put you in the chat. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. Take it easy. Much love to y'all all.